Been sick for the past week, missed a lot of Bulls games, but still kept up. 39 and 43, same record as last year. Feels a little different though, right? Because now you have a risen Josh Giddey who looks like he's finding a home for himself, might get an extension. Coby White finally became the player that guy's been sticking around for the 2-3 years, saying Zach LaVine was holding him back. DeMar becomes what he is, nice contract. We finally see what Patrick Williams is really. It was never DeMar DeRozan holding him back. He's just a good, solid bench player. Like I always said, he was a solid, for the throwback guys, Robert Covington type. Be that. That's all you need. The fourth pick, it didn't work. I'm accepting that. We're accepting that. Dalen Terry looks like he had solid minutes, and he just got better. Scrappy guy who hustles. He fits into the rotation. You're going to get Trey Jones back, maybe for the Heat game. Ayo Dosunmu comes back next year. We're going to have another solid guy off the bench to be a shooting guard. I definitely want Kevin Huerter back. He does pretty much everything Zach LaVine was doing, but more IQ, is smarter, better. Obviously, Zach LaVine can score better. And, man, you know, this, like I said, they're not 10th seed God no more. They upgraded to the 9th seed gods. So now I guess it's time to be the 8th seed, 6th seed gods next season, which is what they're trending. You know, even Buzella is like, talk about arguably the steal of the draft. Definitely looks talented, has skill set, the length, the dribbles, the dunks, and next year is going to be super excited. As a matter of fact, this play-in game is going to be excited. We should expect the Bulls to win. They handled the Heat not too long ago. A Taylor Hero leaded Heat and Bam Adebayo Heat. That's a very beatable team, especially how Josh Giddey's playing and Coby White. Vooch, is he coming back next year? You know, I'm kind of cool with it as long as you got a solid backup. But I prefer to get a Joker, Joel Embiid. I am going to make a video on what I think all the players' grades were and how I think they were overall and the future. But I'm excited as a Bulls fan. I know the record's been the same. They've been in the 10th seed for the past 2 or 3 years. Now they're the 9th, like I just said. Win this play-in game. Win the next game against Atlanta or Orlando. And just go to 5 or 6. At least get a gentleman's sweep against the Cavs. That, to me, is a successful Bulls season. You know, obviously if they just lose in the play-in first game, then it fucking sucks, and then we're gonna talk about, oh well, you know, I guess we're gonna see. But still, the future looking cool with what we have now. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. I got the Bulls winning this game. You know, I'm gonna have a preview obviously, but it's just feels good, man. Competitive basketball is what we're seeing from the Chicago Bulls now. You know, they're actually giving a fuck and trying and hustling and playing team basketball. That's all I can ask for as a fan. Talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I've been missing out.